This now looks Arsenal's title all over, and Tottenham look like they can't carry the ball out of anywhere, and the difference that guy makes is absolutely incredible.
Timber Urian in this instance.
Marino was the one who dropped into the space in between the two lines.
You've just got two midfielders, which in the Premier League is not enough.
It's the sniffing of danger, and as I said, that space invader type of position.
What a day to be an Arsenal FC fan. 6 points clear at the top of the Premier League and an absolute whooping for bitter local rivals. Tottenham Hotspur 4-1 at the Emirates Stadium across the weekend. Liverpool nowhere to be seen. Chelsea apparently are their main title rivals. Surely they can't mess it up from here. I'm Will Pugh. That right there is Sun Sports tactical guru Dean Scoggins. This is the Tactics Exposed studio. Dino, is this going to be the most difficult morning of your life that you've had in this studio?
I feel much brighter for seeing you, and actually it was much more difficult watching the game over and over again last night as a Tottenham fan, obviously. But as the viewers know, I will park that. We're going to be talking about Arsenal brilliance and the tactics that really unlocked it as well. Obviously some brilliant individual performances, but tactics the winner.
Well, as always, Dino, you've got 5 tactical tidbits from the game that fans may or may not have noticed. What are they, please?
Yep, only one place to start. North London forever. Eberechi Eze, amazing performance, but it was how that space invader trick and the space he found that was the key. Number 2, pick and mix, 2 Mikels, but this one's Marino and an amazing false 9 masterclass. Number 3, the other Mikel, the art of tactics. He said he worked out Spurs were going to play 5 at the back. Maybe he watched Team Talk before. But yeah, how they exploited that. Number 4, Timber, the fullbacks, right? The fullbacks for Arsenal were sensational and might have gone under the radar a little bit. And number 5, peer pressure. He didn't look under pressure, did he, Hincapié, when he filled in for Gabriel? And brilliant, another brilliant Arsenal performance.
I'm surprised, Dino, out of those 5, there's none on things that were bad about Tottenham. But this is one for the Arsenal fans, isn't it?
Yeah, let's park that, shall we? Yeah. But I don't think the show could be long enough for me to discuss how bad Tottenham Hotspur were. But yeah, let's focus on the positives.
Absolutely. Well, there's only one main positive for Arsenal, of course. Eberechi has a hat-trick in the North London derby. What a way to cement your legacy status with Gooners than to put 3 past Tottenham at home. Could have been 4 as well, late on, of course. Start with Eberechi as a Dino. What did you think?
Yeah, I mean, you and I sat in the Transfers Exposed studio when this transfer happened and went from Tottenham to Arsenal, and we said at the time, I think it was your phrase, a sliding doors moment, and it really is, because this now looks Arsenal's title all over, and Tottenham look like they can't carry the ball out of anywhere, and the difference that guy makes is absolutely incredible. And what I found really interesting in this one today was, or yesterday, sorry, was when we're watching this, what I found really interesting is that Eze actually drifted backwards into space again, and where in other games he would be on the front foot and carry the ball, you think that'd be counterintuitive, but what he's doing is watching a Tottenham back 5 drop off, and then he backs into that space to make the space in front of him, and that's where the goals come from. I mean, the first goal is a brilliant bit of interception play from Declan Rice, and he reads the game better than everyone else. But Eze, as Rice is coming towards the ball, is thinking, how am I going to score? And he doesn't go towards the goal, he comes away from the goal to give him that space, to give the little sidestep and play. So that was the first goal. And then the second goal, they manipulate a situation off the right, and we'll come back to Timber in a minute, who again was sensational in the game. And as Declan Rice crashes the box, as we talked about in the Team Talk show, Eberechi Eze makes this little sidestep backwards, and then he pushes out his arms as if to say, look, there's the space for me, right in front of me. Ball comes in front of him, goal. The finishing, look, is amazing. And then the third goal is the other way, where he's running into the space, where he identifies that there's the space that Mikel Marino has created. He leaves Pap Sarr for dead. He's left defenders for dead all afternoon. And then he runs into the space there. So that understanding of space, and not just that, the way that Arsenal are manipulating space for him is really impressive.
Well, tell us a bit more about that then, Dino. Give us a couple of examples, because again, this is one of those things which I find really interesting when they they come up on Tactics Exposed, when you say things, well, I go, well, I learnt that sort of playing Sunday football when I was young, and spatial awareness and things like that. But like you say, lots of the time, where it's when you stop running is the clever move, isn't it? But in the Premier League at this level, it does require